Okay, so this is small, like a game, not really a game. I'm just going to explain it to you first. It's called If You Wake Up As. Okay. So it's going to be if you wake up as Ehsan Khan. So first thing as Ehsan Khan, क्या करोगी?
यार मैं जाके अपनी दोस्त उष्णा शाह को कुछ मजे की चीज खिलाऊंगा क्योंकि मैं ये करता हूँ. Used to bring me awesome food on set. Ehsan's an awesome person.
Oh, okay.
यार वो जो ऐसे बोलता है ना.
So if you woke up as a Faisal Qureshi?
Give acting tips to Ushna Shah. God, he's good. God, he's good. But then God spent some time on him to make him. The guy's a genius.
Like a natural.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Malala Yousafzai?
I think if I woke up as Malala, what would I do? I would just love to wake up as Malala. Queen. I mean, she's amazing. She's incredible.
So
she's so funny. She's so witty. So she's not some book nerd who's making a difference. And if you see her interviews, she's sassy and she's hilarious and she's got great personality.
So what's one thing that she's not done and you would want to do as Malala?
I can't think of anything. I think she's doing. I need to do things that Malala is doing. I have no one to tell Malala what to do. That girl is awesome.
Okay.
I'm all about her.
Bilal Abbas.
Bilal. Yeah, these questions are really putting me on the spot. What would I do if sign a damn drama quickly? Yeah. Sign Badr Mahmood's next drama. That's what I would do. And I'm sure he will.
He will.
He always does.
He always does.
They're a great team.
Abda Parveen.
मैं तो गाऊं because I can't
रियाज
करूं. I'm sure she does it though. Yeah. What does Abda ji do? Maybe record an album. Maybe record like a pop album.
Pop album.
Nusrat ji did.
Yes.
Khan Saab did, and it worked great for him. So maybe I don't know.
Meghan Markle.
She's so pretty and so smart and has great values. And I would just I kind of wish. So I love history. And I love like British history especially, and she was in the Buckingham Palace in places that we could never go, and there's so much old art and knickknacks and places like these kings and queens have been there since like forever, and then the castles and all. So she has access to some amazing, very private stuff that we can never know. So I would just relish in that and just like walk down the halls and look at the art and look at old armors and look at all of that,
All right.
And check out the old libraries and letters from old kings.
That's good. Okay, so history का जो शौक है, उसके
I love
साथ,
history.
do you like traveling?
I love traveling. So that's.
So history के साथ, like history के point of view से travel किया, you always with work?
No. So I've traveled for vacation also, like beach vacations. I love that.
Okay.
But I love going to like London. I know is so cliche. Every time I go to London, I take walks by myself and just discover or anywhere in England because it's so. I would like to discover more European countries. There's so much history there. But I do travel for history, and I do this thing. Like I did this in Turkey, and I did this. I often do it whenever I'm in the UK or wherever. Or even in the States, like Salem, where they had the witch trials and so you go to these old spaces. This is really, it's really embarrassing actually.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so I go to these old spaces and I envision what it must have been like back in the day when that place was prominent. So like 1600s में Salem, those streets, or like Turkey, if you go to Galata and you feel the Roman sort of thing. And I was in Makkah and I was at Uhud. And I haven't told people that I was there, but I spent the last New Year there. And this is the first time I'm sharing this actually. I didn't post about it or anything. And I was at Uhud, that's the mountain, right? Where Hamza is buried. And fortunately, वो भी developed नहीं हुआ इतना. उसके इर्द-गिर्द construction नहीं है इतनी. उसके ऊपर वो उन्होंने as is छोड़ा हुआ है. The mountain and the graveyard and all. And वहाँ पे कुछ vendors थे जो street hawkers नहीं होते, dates बेच रहे हैं and ये. And I was wearing the abaya and everybody was in that garb. So you really feel like you're maybe in like 14th century Makkah because you hear those chants and there's bells and it smells like the oud they're burning or whatever. And you see this nature, and for a moment I just pictured that, and I kind of pictured the war, and I pictured. So I do that. I like if I go to the Tower of London, I'll picture like the beheadings and how it must have been. It's just I like to go back in time in my head, which is really weird, which is why I love going alone. And so I know it's really creepy, right?
No, it's
not
so
nerdy. It's so nerdy.
No, because it's not even, because it's like being in the moment of that moment and actually I'm getting goosebumps just thinking.
It's amazing.
You know,
Try
you're
it
standing
sometime.
at the, you know, उस पे ghar के बाहर and you're thinking about yourself around that
In
time.
that time and what they must have been like, and
वो
just
nerves
amazing.
के लिए कितना वो होता
I
होगा
had goosebumps. I was like
Yeah.
crying at one point because you just,
sure.
and there's so much energy there, especially in Makkah, like in that space. And if you go to Kaaba and you look up, वो ababiels अभी तक हैं उन्होंने नस्ब बनाए हुए हैं. एक ज़माने में बहुत ज़्यादा होती थी. My sister told me.
Oh God.
So when you look up, because ird-gird to it's all
Never been
construction. Oh, you gotta go, man! It's crazy. So ird-gird to there's construction, but when you look up, the sky is the same. So you see those birds and you see the sunset, and you're there. And anywhere in the world,
Great!
You know,
Wow.
it's really fun.
So many, it's like so much insight is like coming from you, yeah. That's great.
Try it. We can do it here even. I do it when I go to Badshahi Mosque or when I go to Lahore Fort. I do it all the time. I do it every winter. I want to go to Lahore.
So
and
you
do
just switch off from
I switch off from the world
this
and I go back in
2021
time.
switch off and then it's on whatever the
Lahore
century.
Fort mein to I'm in Mughal era. And I'm picturing all those kings and queens and I'm looking at what it must have been like.
So ये सब picturize करने के लिए and everything. I'm sure you do you write? You want to write a story or something on history and make a film out of it or a drama? I don't know.
I do.
Is that something on your cards?
Yeah, that's definitely in the cards.
Okay.
In fact, one of the films that I really want to redo, it's already been done. I won't get into the details, but it's like a folktale of art and it's historical and it's a folktale, but it's set in an older time. So I'm really fascinated by it for sure. Right. Like I would love to do a series on the Mughals.
Okay.
Like the conquest of Babur.
Arturul देखा था?
Dude, Babur पे मैंने नहीं देखा. But Babur पे किसी ने क्यों नहीं बनाया अभी तक? The conquest of the subcontinent.
बस it's there for you.
Well, I think it's there for Asad. I think visuals he can do.
Yes, visuals he can do. You guys can collect a team.
Can you imagine the visuals he would do on an old Mughal story? Like, can you just imagine what he'd do with that?
Yeah, but let's
do
imagine.
it. Do it. Start, cast
All
me in it.
right, okay. What's that one thing that you would see in a relationship?
Okay, I think a person's smile, as far as looks are concerned, I really go for a smile. Smile is very important to me.
All right.
I don't know, I just feel like it tells you a lot about the person. And I'm a sucker for a good smile. But in a personality, looks ka to I've said smile. I like the way a person obviously dresses and smells. I'm a big sucker for smells. So these are the shallow things. But that's the first thing you see, right?
Yeah.
I like people who talk well. I like witty people. I love to have banter.
Okay.
So someone who's witty and is funny. Like funny is really important to me. Funny. Someone who can make me laugh. Preferably someone who can cook because I can't. So I like to be pampered and just someone who's like honest. Honesty is such an important thing for me, you know, and it's so rare and I've dealt with a lot of dishonesty in my life, so I like people with integrity and honesty and guts to be truthful and be loyal, obviously.
So probably honesty is something
and he has to be an animal lover. If he does not like animals and doesn't treat them well, I don't even want to know him. There's something wrong with him.
So I guess all these things, you won't compromise on.
No compromise
relationship pe ye compromises nahi honge. Like
I have done that and that was a big mistake. So there should be no compromise on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
What about you?
What? Oh my God! I've put in. Yeah, I would want honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah.